Hey, what's up? It's Abby. Do you have an Instagram? And do you like this podcast? Do you love this podcast? Are you indifferent about this podcast? Well, then you should follow us on IG at Breakup Breakdown Podcast. The feed is looking real cute. I'm just going to put that out there. I'll be posting updates and content, especially as the second season gets kicked off next month on August 2nd. But for now, I'm about to play you a clip from the season premiere. I think I'm going to call it When She Was Driving the Getaway Car, because she's literally driving a getaway car in this episode. So to set the scene for you for the clip that I'm about to play, it's about a girl who was dating a guy for 2 years very seriously. They lived together, and then all of a sudden he packed up his stuff, stole her car, and ran across the country. It's crazy. The entire episode is about the ambush they had to plan, but the clip I'm about to play you is how she found out that he snatched her stuff and left. Roll the tape.
I go to work. He quote unquote goes to work. The dog's at daycare. So I'm in the middle of a conference room meeting, and I go just to check on the dog on the cameras, and I don't see him anywhere. And I'm like, well, that's weird. So I step out to call the dog daycare. I'm like, hey, just want to check on the dog. My significant other was supposed to drop him off this morning. They're like, he was never dropped off. And I was like, what do you mean he was never dropped off? I watched him leave the house this morning. So he had to have been dropped off. Are you sure there's not some kind of mistake? This is my name. This is the dog. And they're like, no, we know your significant other. He was not here. Don't ask me why my first instinct was to check my bank account instead of call this person. Let's call him Taylor. Instead of picking up the phone and calling Taylor to be like, hey, is everything okay? I check my bank account. I look at my credit card, and there are $10,000 of charges on my card.
$10,000?
$10,000.
In one place? You spent it on one thing, or over the span of a couple days and
it would be way too easy if it were all in one place. Let's be greedy and just spend it all over town and across the country if we're going to rack it up like that. So no, it was consisted of various charges, like $3,000 at Best Buy. What are you buying at Best Buy? What do you need at Best Buy?
Fans wanted an iPad or 3.
I report fraudulent charges, and then I see PayPal charges transferring funds to one of his friends. Various charges in various increments of thousands of dollars. And I immediately know that he's transferring the funds to his friends to then be able to liquidate those funds to use as cash. I then had to make sure I wasn't going to jail for reporting $10,000 in credit card fraud that in fact was not credit card fraud because my dumbass put him as an authorized user on the card. I then finally pick up the phone and call him. No answer, no answer, no answer. Finally get a hold of him. Basically, long story short, he tells me that he needs a break and that he is driving across the country. I tell my boss, I'm in hysterics. I'm like, I have to leave. My life is in shambles, basically. Was very close with that boss at the time. So told him what happened, and he was like, you need to leave right now. So I go home. The car is gone, which I had co-signed on. I am legally liable for this vehicle that is no longer here. The dog is gone. All the dog's belongings are gone. All of his clothes are out of the closet. A TV is missing because why wouldn't you just take a TV on top of it? Yeah, essentially any trace of him ever being there was gone. And then that's when I got a hold of him. He confesses that he needs a break. He has to get away. He's just going to stay with a friend for a while, thousands and thousands of miles away across the country, quite literally. So he was really, really getting out of town.
He really needed that break. So in your mind, are you well, I'm about to go on a cross-country road trip to snag this guy? Or what are you thinking at this point?
Oh yeah, I'm a psycho. You don't get to wrong me like that, first of all. And second of all, more importantly than anything, you do not take my dog. You don't even have enough money to purchase anything for yourself, let alone a dog. So what's your plan here? What's your play? I'm just immediately all right, what's the plan to get the dog back?
On August 2nd, you're going to find what the plan to get the dog back was and why you decided to just pick up and leave after 2 years. This literally came out of nowhere, and it only gets worse from here. We love that here. When it just gets worse, we get excited. I know it feels like a long, long time since a new episode has come out, but you got less than a month. Next week, I'll drop a trailer for the entire season, or at least some more clips to where you can kind of get a feel for what some of the episodes are going to be like, because they're so, so good. I cannot wait for you to listen to them. So when I put out the feedback form at the end of last year, I was like, what other content would you be interested in listening in? And the highest voted on option was actually reality TV content. And because I love The Bachelor, we thought we would do a first impressions episode of the cast since it premieres on Monday. So if you want to listen to that, stay tuned. Me and Lexi are going to go through them. But for now, I will see you in 2 weeks for another Summer Thursdays episode. All right, so The Bachelorette is going to premiere on July July 11th. And honestly, I know people have a lot of mixed feelings about there being 2 Bachelorettes, but I think it's interesting. There have been like 25 seasons. Can we please switch it up?
Well, did you see like Caitlin Bristow was kind of upset she didn't get picked to host?
Yes. And honestly, I feel bad, but I really do think that they were just looking for Chris Harrison part 2.
Yeah, I think so too. But she started off like technically as 2 Bachelorettes.
Yeah.
So she was like, I don't understand why I didn't get picked because like I went through this.
They did her so dirty with that because I remember thinking Britt was sort of like the expected second choice. So I'm like, when the answer is clear, just pick one.
Right.
Whereas I felt like with Gabby and Rachel, I really didn't know who they were going to pick. And so it makes sense that there's 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm here for the 2.
And also I heard this season is supposed to be on a cruise ship.
Ooh,
isn't that wild?
It's going to be the most dramatic season. Yes.
And one of my brother's friends ended up on the show. So
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, I'll tell you which one when we come across him. But right now we're going to give a little roast of all the gentlemen in like a nice, fun way. I don't want to be mean, but it is fun to like get our first impressions.
We
of
mean
them.
this in good intention.
Yeah. The first person on the list, it's James C. from Winnetka, Illinois. I hope I'm saying that right.
He's only 25.
He's 25, and his job is a meatball enthusiast. What do you think they mean by meatball enthusiast?
I mean, he looks super Italian. Do you think he has like an Italian shop? He looks like an Italian chef.
He looks like an Italian chef. All right, James. Buongiorno. Let's go to Kirk B. from Lubbock, Texas, and he's a college football coach. So I think that's where Texas Tech is.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like a college football coach. We always get this guy who like looks like they should be in like a Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
I think that Kirk B is our choice.
What do you think his Lifetime movie would be called?
It's like going to be one of those football stories.
It's the Mighty Ducks, but for football.
Yeah, he's also 29. These guys are like young for how they look.
Yeah, he does look mature. And he has that classic white boy necklace. Every white boy in America has this silver cross. Yeah. What if he's the virgin of the season? There's always a virgin. All right, well, let's see if he scores. Mario V from...
He's so cute.
Very handsome. Mario V, Naperville, Illinois. He looks like a personal trainer.
He does. He looks...
This guy is buff.
Yeah, he's definitely buff. He's like got like the simple swag clothing on. No, he's good looking. Very nice smile. Nice teeth.
He has the style that I like. Simple crew neck, nice watch. It looks like a Daniel Wellington watch, which I love those. And then just like a simple gold chain. Yeah.
I'm Team Mario already. Grocery Store Joe next. Doesn't it look like him?
So that's my brother's friend.
Oh, okay. Hayden M.
Yeah. And he's a leisure executive. What do you think that means?
An executive at his leisure? I don't even know what that means.
That's the job that I dream of, just being an executive at not doing anything.
He loves dogs.
This is a little bit of tea. So I followed him on Instagram. I don't know this man. I just know that my brother knows this man. Becca from Ari season was giving him a hard time because he like loves his dog. He was like, yeah, my dog has like terminal cancer or something. And that's why I love my dog. And it's a big deal for me.
Oh my God.
I know. So Grocery Store Joe, let's see how he holds up. Maybe he'll come on the pod. Who knows?
Maybe we could get him on the pod.
Quincy W.
Quincy W is taking this way seriously. He means business.
Well, he's a life coach and he looks like somebody I would trust with coaching my life.
Yeah, literally. He looks like, businessman, all serious. It says his energy is unmatched. Do they write their own bio?
I don't think so. I think they take the most obnoxious things that they've said and put them in the bio. I think it's a producer thing.
He believes in treating women as strong, beautiful queens.
I also love it when they kind of switch up the basic suit. So like when it was Hannah B season and they all had the salmon jacket. This guy's got the double-breasted blazer. He's got the crew neck. He has an interesting looking bracelet on. I wonder if there's a significance there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Next person, Colin F.
I don't know why, but I'm feeling villain energy from Colin.
He's giving villain energy. Mostly because he says his perfect woman is self-aware, which I mean is a great compliment, but don't you feel like that's something maybe someone who's been in some really toxic relationships would say? He's a sales director from Chicago. A lot of Chicago boys. Interesting.
Are either of the girls, where are the girls from?
Rachel's from Florida. She's from right outside Orlando. And I don't know where Gabby is from. I want to say California.
Somebody's leaving Illinois.
Someone's leaving Illinois. Okay, Tyler N. from...
Such a cutie.
He's an Italian stallion, so maybe him and James can get together and love on some meatballs.
He's a small business owner, so
I love that.
We love an entrepreneur.
This might be my Lifetime movie guy.
Yeah, right?
Tino F. Ooh, Tino.
I'm kind of into that name. I don't have anything like super stand outish to say about Tino, but...
How do you feel about the Apple Watch in the picture?
You know, I feel like that's a little aggressive.
It's a little
do you feel that's aggressive?
Take it off, Tino.
I think about it all the time, how you like never see see people just, I mean, I guess it shows him as a person, but like I never see people with like an Apple Watch.
I see them all the time in photos, in their wedding photos, and their engagement photos. Avon.
He's going to be super sweet to her.
Yes.
He's going to be, or them, I should say.
He wants to build a meaningful relationship that goes deeper than the surface. So when he meets the right one, he's ready to put it all out there.
Yeah, no, I think he's cute.
Ethan K from New York, New York.
Ethan K, he's an advertising executive. Ooh. So anytime you get a New York guy, that's like a lifestyle change. So like depending what you're used to, I always say like be careful with the people from New York, because if you decide to move to New York, that's your life. He loves his mom.
Oh, we love a man who loves his mom.
We love a man who loves his mom.
Johnny D.
Okay, Johnny D. I got a couple things to say. He's from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, but he is kind of acting like in this picture like he's out of like Idaho and like is the farm boy of the team, and we haven't gotten any of those yet, but like Chris Soules vibes, you know what I'm talking about?
I was gonna say he's giving Tyler C in this photo.
You think Tyler C? I'm thinking no.
I think he thinks he'll be the next Tyler C.
I feel like that jacket is doing like, oh, I'm gonna raise our kids on a farm, and like I'm not into it.
That's the jacket that Jed had on Hannah B season.
Jed.
So maybe we need to be looking out for Johnny D.
Yeah, we didn't like Jed.
Jacob R. I think this is the guy that came out. One of the guys is like nude or barefoot on the first night, and I think this might be that guy.
Yeah, his hair's like in a bun, I think.
Oh, man bun is a bit of a red flag.
You can't like really tell.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems like a man's man. I don't know. Why is he in a gym? Is he like a school teacher? He's a mortgage broker, but this picture is clearly taken in like a gym. Like that is a basketball court.
What if
him.
this man likes basketball?
We're gonna find out that he like teaches youth basketball. Like,
I know. We're gonna sound like a-holes. Chris A.
I feel like he's giving a little bit of villain vibe.
I actually was gonna say the exact opposite. He looks shy to me. Like he's wearing like a very soft, long sleeve shirt, but he is a mentality coach.
I feel like he's going to be a player.
Oh, a player.
Actually, I shouldn't say player. I feel like he's going to be, if he's a mentality coach, I feel like he's going to be one of those guys who's just like pushing that they need to keep the peace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're here for her, not the wrong reasons. Like, stay in your lane. Like, I feel like he's going to be that guy.
I think the villain on Michelle's season was a mentality coach or a life coach or something. So maybe that's the villain job. Who knows? Michael V.
Pharmaceutical salesman. If she was smart, she'd pick him, because pharmaceuticals, man, they make that bank.
And it's recession proof.
Yeah.
You always need medication.
He looks like he's ready to party. I don't know. He seems fun.
He's giving Matt James here.
Yeah, he is giving Matt James, which could be a good thing or a horrible thing.
But a little buffer. He's a little buffer. Oh, another Tampa guy.
Jordan H. immediately now.
Here's my thing. If you live in Tampa and you're a man, like I immediately don't trust you.
You watch Love is Blind, right?
Yeah.
He's giving like Shane vibes.
Shane.
Right?
I will say I find this guy objectively more attractive than Shane.
Yeah.
But I get where you're coming at.
He's an adrenaline junkie.
He's a software developer, which is another good job to have. He likes dirt bikes. Ooh, a little dangerous. He looks like a bad boy. Bad boy.
Like Shane Chad vibes. Remember Chad? I think he's gonna be like rough with the other guys. I don't know.
That could be it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say he's either gonna be like totally wonderful, amazing 5-star guy, or he's gonna be
or
the villain.
vice versa. Yeah.
Jordan V.
I love Jordan V. I think he's so cute. I see you with a guy like Jordan V.
Really?
Yeah. This is like who I picture you with. He looks so sweet.
Here's my thing about Jordan V.
kind.
Is we're both blonde. We would look like brother and sister.
Yeah, you might. That's maybe why I'm saying it. But like, he's just like seems so sweet and cute. I'm about him. He's a drag racer. I think that's hot.
Racer.
I think that's hot.
I don't know. You know how I feel about my sales rep. Like I just want a guy who has like a basic boy job.
Yeah, you literally do. But
I will say Jordan B. very handsome. Looks like he's got that boyish look that I like in a man.
Boyish look. Okay, mark it down for me. Jordan B. is my top runner.
Whoa!
I'm putting him as my top runner. I think he's so cute. I think he looks real. Some of these guys like don't look real.
He does look just like a nice guy that you would just like bump into at a bar and like go out with.
Yeah, and he's like humbly on The Bachelorette. I'm about it.
Okay, Nate M. Another Chicago guy.
I think Nate M is going to be like in the best way, like a buddy to the girls. Like I think he's going to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
Like I think he's going to be a friend. You know how there's always that guy who like goes home, but they were like just so sweet and like it's hard for them to say bye to because he was just awesome to hang with.
He's going to be the Jason Tardik, the Mike Johnson of this season. He's going to come off the show with so many girls in his DMs. Very fun loving. I like his hair. It's sort of like a reverse mullet. What would you call his hairstyle?
I don't even know. Maybe reverse mullet. Party on the side. Business on the other side.
Okay, Eric S. is my type.
I feel like, yeah, he is your type. He's a real estate analyst. He's probably going to make it pretty far.
What do you know about Bedminster, New Jersey? Because you're from
not far from there.
Yeah.
That's not far from where I lived when I was in Philly. It's like city. It's like city.
It's just city.
It's like it's far from the beach in New Jersey. So.
Here's what I like about Eric's bio. I love this. Eric is a handsome guy whose quiet confidence is hard to ignore. He's low-key funny, outdoorsy, and a bit mysterious with a fun side. If I had to write out my perfect man, I think that's him.
Yep.
So Eric, slide into my DMs.
Call Abby after this.
All right, Matt L. I can't tell what these letters are.
I don't think is going to make it very far in the show. I think he's going to be a blast in paradise.
Oh, a blast in paradise.
Don't you think? Doesn't he give like such like, I'm going to go on paradise and get all the girls?
I think he could be like the Aaron of this season. You know, Aaron with like the perfect teeth from, I think, Michelle or Katie's season. Oh, he owns his own business.
Yeah, he's cute. I'm into it.
Okay, we're into Matt. Oh, this is one of the twins.
Oh, there's twins?
Yeah, so he's one of the twins. So Joey Y, he's 24. Here's the thing. 24, I think, is a little young Rachel's kind of young. I think Rachel's my age. She thinks she's 25.
I don't think you should be on The Bachelor before 25.
He's giving finance intern.
He is giving intern vibes. I don't know. And he like took this photo in his backyard. He literally got his photo taken in the backyard.
By his mommy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about him. I think he's going to just like fall off quickly.
Joey, I hope you find love in paradise, maybe.
Robbie's
kind of giving like 70s dream boy.
Robbie's going to like fall in love and fall hard like really, really fast. Maybe I'll keep him around because he's just fun to be around and he's emotional. And he's like saying I love you right away and they love it. And then they're going to be like, but I don't feel it back.
He's a magician. Do you think he'll pull out any magic tricks?
Probably on the first date. That's going to be like his thing. Oh, and they're going to be like, I love him because he makes me laugh.
He also speaks French, so I'm very excited to hear him speak French on the show. Ryan M.
Again, giving like that Eric guy we just talked about. I just think it's giving man vibes.
It's giving stock photo. Like it's almost like too pretty. Like it's too pretty of a photo.
Yeah, it is too pretty. I don't know. I don't have much to say about him. I just feel like he's going to end up with one of them maybe. Because he's a man, and then I feel like it's going to be like the Bachelor breakup. He's going to be like the next Bachelor.
You think so?
I feel like they pick these type of guys. Like he's giving Colton
Can
vibes.
we pick a man from Boston, Massachusetts to be the next Bachelor? I've heard a lot of red flags about guys from Boston. I don't know. Alec G from Houston, Texas.
Paradise. Fuck boy.
His smile is really fun. Like I will say, like he looks like he'd be a good time.
Oh, he's super handsome.
And I also love the fact that he's a wedding photographer. That is the setup for a Lifetime movie.
Oh, I think so too.
Next one, Spencer S.
All these boys are from Illinois.
Chicago man. Like so many guys from Chicago. He's a venture capitalist. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm into it.
So, can I tell you a funny side story before we go on to the next person? So I didn't know that venture capitalism, I don't know if that's even the right way to say it. I don't know that if you were a venture capitalist, like you came from money, like you had a lot of money. So my sophomore year of college, I had this huge crush on some random frat boy, and this guy in the same frat as him was like trying to talk me up, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to go into venture capitalism, blah, blah, blah. And I literally could have cared less because I had a crush on his friend. Turns out this guy is like a Rockefeller. Like this guy is literally from old money America. I was like, wow, I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. John from Nashville.
John looks cute. Again, nice guy. We hope nice guys finish first in this season.
He's an English teacher? Are you kidding me?
I mean, he's cute. He's going to be on some date where he takes one of them to meet his students.
Yeah. I think he's going to get friend zoned, but he's so cutie cute. Brandon H.
Has he been on? He looks familiar.
Brandon H?
Yeah.
You know who he looks like? He looks like Jay Ellis from
a little bit.
Top Gun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it almost looks like this is like a school headshot. Does it not?
It does. And he's young. He's a bartender.
From Carlsbad, California. Is that near LA?
I don't know where Carlsbad is. I mean, he's a former college athlete. He's cute. I don't know. I'm for it.
I'm a big fan. I have a feeling this guy's going to make it pretty far. Justin B
in the shacket.
In the shacket.
Yeah, these guys that wear these like shackets, these jackets, like they want to come up with the farm guy, but he's a physical therapist. Ladies, get yourself a PT.
He looks like Jack from This Is Us, but I don't like how his bio starts out.
Justin's either going to make it so far or he's going to go home right away.
You think so? Yeah, I don't like how his bio says Justin is a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, that's like
Justin, we'll keep an eye out for you because we like your shacket.
We have the other twin.
Justin Wise.
Mom clearly said, boys, get in the backyard. You're going on The Bachelorette.
Here's my thing. Why is his job the other twin? That's what it says.
Yeah, and I don't like how he's holding his arms like that.
Yeah, what is he doing?
I don't know. I wonder if they're watch them get on the show and be super hot because they're like meh.
And like really swaggy. Yeah. Like what if they're trying to just throw us off with these headshots?
They like purposely did this together, obviously.
Yeah. I also don't like how his bio says he loves creating content for social media and enjoys clubbing in New York. To me, that says, okay, we know why you came on the show.
Literally.
Not that that's really a secret anymore, but try to hide it a little bit.
If you come on with your twin brother, you're creating a scene, you know?
You're creating a scene?
You're creating, like, you're going on there for a specific purpose. Like, everybody's like, oh, let's see what's going on with the twins. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Termaine.
Another guy from Naperville, Illinois.
He's a crypto guy.
Do you think he knows? I think it's James that's from Naperville.
There's always those guys where it's like, oh, I run in the same crowd as him.
Yeah.
He's not here for the right reasons. It's going to be poked at one of these two.
So here's my thing.
He seems nice, though.
He seems nice, and he's a little bit older than James. So why do I feel like James is going to come out as the villain?
That might be it. That's
Dun, dun,
the
dun.
Lexi and Abby prediction.
Okay, Jason A., investment banker.
Why do I feel like he's going to be a jerk?
Yeah, he's from Santa Monica.
He's super hot.
His pants are a little low for me. Like, I just want to pull him up a little bit.
No, I like the whole look.
But here's
I don't
the thing.
know. I feel like he's going to be a jerk.
His bio ends with good vibes only in all caps.
Good vibes only. I don't know.
It's a little sus to me.
He's hot.
Logan P.
Logan, again with a shacket.
He's from San
He's a
Diego.
beach boy from San Diego. He's cute.
We like our San Diego boys.
He's going to be fun in paradise. He's going to find his wife in paradise.
He's giving paradise. Okay, next guy. Zach S. I'm a big fan.
He's young.
25.
I don't know.
Zach is an old-fashioned romantic. He loves his mama, his dogs, and football, but he promises he has more love to go around.
He's from Anaheim, and you're putting a southern accent.
Oh, he's from Anaheim.
Which means he's been to Disneyland, California, and we stand that.
Oh, so he's a Zach S. the Disney adult.
The Disney adult. I'm calling it now. He's probably a Disney adult.
I guess it depends on how you feel about Disney adults, and we stand
And we
Disney
love
adults
it. We
here.
do. I didn't
Bonus
know
surprise.
this.
Connor B.
Connor B, the cutie who was singing all those songs. I don't know. He's not going to make it far at all.
Connor B is the unsung hero of Bachelor Twitter. He's very active on there. He's also very active in the Nashville party scene. I've seen so many videos of this
I
man.
wonder if he knows one of them. I wonder if this is going to be the rekindling a relationship situation.
I think he's definitely coming for Gabby.
Yeah.
He seems like he'd be into her. Do you have any predictions? Do you have any faves?
I feel like my fave was the guy I wanted to hook you up with, Justin V.
Justin V.
Justin V is my fave. I'm going to say that. I'm excited for the season. Like I said, I feel like it's back, you know?
It's back again.
Back, baby.
Well, thanks for coming on and sharing your opinions.
And we'll make sure that whatever guy doesn't win, you know, come find the pod.
Come find the pod.